So if I spent $1 million on a project, R&D, and it qualified through the audit of making sure it's ideas, research, hypotheses proved, and we're ready to move and commercialize it. If I spent $1 million, do I get a rebate from the ATO, or is it just credited against my tax?
Well, good question. If your turnover is under $20 million, you can either get a rebate of your tax of $435,000.
Yes.
But if you were trading at a loss, and a lot of these companies are when they're doing initial research and development, let's take a hypothetical and say that company has traded at a loss of $500,000 for the 12-month period. In the company's tax return, they can elect to get a cash refund, and the tax office will pay $435,000 into that company's bank account within 30 days of the tax return being lodged.
Yes.
The government were very specific in their instructions to the tax office. They want that money to flow because guess what? That money gets reinvested normally in further research and development. So the
43.5% of the R&D.
Yes.
Okay, that's interesting.
Now it's then reducing what the company's carry forward losses are. They don't get everything, so they've now only got 65 grand as a carry forward loss, and that hypothetical. But the main thing is they've got that cash.
Indeed, cash, and that might allow them to move into an accelerating commercialization grant or an early stage innovation grant, or even professional investors, sophisticated investors, or even crowdsourced funding.
That's right, and all of those things are now available. You know, we've got a lot more avenues than just Section 708, which has been there for 35 years. That's now available for companies to get themselves properly structured. And if they're going to scale up, and if you go back to the scaling up concept, the funding of the business is one of the most important things. And these company structures and government grants are in place to help companies do that funding. And
with COVID requiring greater innovation due to the lockdowns that have certainly affected certain sectors, this is, to me, imperative that accountants understand these options, be able to educate their clients, and then make sure they run the right processes to meet the audits.
That's right. And, you know, I don't know how many people out there have gone to their sheds or sat on their computers during this lockdown period, but I suspect there's a lot of them, could be thousands of them, who have been fiddling. Now, it doesn't mean that they all have invented a new product or service, but part of our marketing material within this updated product package we're releasing in 2 weeks is for accountants to utilize to alert their clients that these things are on. And and if someone's got a good idea, one of the first steps is to have a conversation with him or her, and then if they've got something that looks positive, get them into a company, because they can't claim any of this unless they are a company.
Very good. Well, Peter, we will explore this in further detail in our webinar, which is on when?
Yes, we have this on Wednesday, the 17th of February at 11:30 a.m. AEST. No, sorry, it's 11 a.m. I think. 11 a.m. AEST, 12 noon AEDT. We're going to have a conversation and explore these options.
Very good. Nice to talk to you again.
Thanks, Andrew. Have a great day.
Pete. Cheers.
Bye.